Hi everyone, my name is Allara. I am coming to you from the Recital Centre, which is on the lands of the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nations, and just near the river there, so close neighbours of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung of the Kulin Nation, and I pay my deep respects to their mobs, their elders, their people, their children, their ancestors, their country, and just pay my deep gratitude for holding this city and the culture here. And I am inspired by you every day, and I hope that this performance is coming to you with the purpose of a woman Jekka. And that purpose is to share my music. And so I'm bringing with me my ancestors from my mob, the Yorta Yorta people of the Murray River, of the Dungala. It is a pleasure to be here, and a really big thank you already to the crew here. My first piece is called While It Is Life. I wish that there was a big audience full of people in this room that could laugh like ridiculous kookaburras, but I'm going to have to ask you to do it from wherever you're watching this, from your screens, and just hope that I'm not really doing this on my own, but, with the kookaburras from that Barmah National Park, where my mob comes from. I think I just really hope that when you hear this song, you think about the sacredness of water and how we're just as much a part of it as it is a part of us, and that we need to do everything we can to protect the water on this earth, and we're protecting it as much as we're protecting ourselves, and honouring our ancestors and caring for country for the next generation and the one after that. So this song's a bit of a call out to corporations and government who think you can just keep taking and taking and taking and use water like it's not renewable, but you can just keep using it and there will be more, but there's not more. Once the river runs dry, it's going to be scars there. Walla is life, Walla falls from sky, rain beginning of life, like how kinship ties, in Mother Earth's eyes, riverbanks flow wide, fingerlings swim wild, making Mother Moon smile, hasn't rained in a while. Walla is blood, Walla gives flood, Walla is life. Gotta get law right, limitless undercurrents, pushing, pulling, pumping, gliding, sliding, mulling, trickle from the nipple of sacred springs. It's an animal thing, made to give us swing. Might come if we sing. After the rain, the river flows. After the rain, the river flows. After the rain, the river flows. After the rain, the river flows, and the kookaburra sings. This is where you sing at home in front of your screen. In the gupper site, 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 in the gupper site. In the gupper site, 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 in the gupper site. Season summer breeze, leaves southeasterlies. Frost on toes will freeze, plants to make you sneeze. Downpours, thunderstorms, temps above the norm. Bees will cease to swarm, and the ocean far too warm. It's an animal thing, made to give us swing. Might come if we sing. After the rain, the river flows. After the rain, the river flows. After the rain, the river flows. After the rain, the river flows, and the kookaburra sing. Kookaburra sing. Endless supply in the gupper site. 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 After the rain, the river flows. 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 Yes, and that's where everybody in the audience claps. But we're still got no audience. Oh no, this is really awkward. I'm clapping for myself. That's weird. No, I'm just missing you guys, that's all. I just can't wait to see you all in the real life, rather than you see me through a screen and I don't get to see you at all. But not long now. It's going to be so good. It's going to be amazing. Hey, has anyone checked out my new song that I just released? Well, it's not new. It's actually like 2 years old, but I just finished recording it. Actually, I finished recording it a while ago, and I've only just released it. But if you've had a chance to listen to it, thank you, and thank you for the people who support with their money dollars and buy it on Bandcamp. Thank you so much, and thank you for the love. And I hope that it's just resonating with you, or that you're learning something from it. And I really appreciate all the sharing and everything. And and the next piece is that song, and it's called Rekindled Systems. And one of the lyrics in this song, there's strong themes about identity in this song, and one of the lyrics is, when they wonder about my colour, tell them listen with your ears. And so that's a line that a lot of people are coming to me and they're like, we get that. And you know what, that lyric came to me after I was at an AGM of one of the big four banks, protesting the Adani mine, and I said, how would you feel if we came into your house and wrecked your living room and drank all your soy milk? And as I was leaving, I'd introduce myself. I'm Allara, I'm Yorta Yorta, a really proud Indigenous woman. And as I was leaving, someone yelled out to me, one of the shareholders, what are they called? People that go to those meetings. One of them yelled out, "Where's your colour then?" And it's just, it's never surprising because there's still so much ignorance here, but still it hurts. It hurts every time. It's just like, why don't you see me, feel me, connect with it, And so this, I just wanted to tell that little story before playing it. Strong connections with these ancient lands, descending bloodlines for centuries, mussels, fish, birds, berries, yams. Our people used to feast, cooking in old ovens under great trees, who've watched our life cycles custodial in style on the Dungala riverbanks, crystal clear, clean, free from carp, that muddy bastard. He was never invited. Surveyors marking acres and acres, missionaries and Jesus with religious takeover, crowns were saying, this land is free for the taking, so take it. But first, he needs his irrigation systems and the massacre of the blacks here, assimilation schemes devised to divide and dismantle our songline while our forefathers died on frontier lines. We are survivors, thanks to our ancestors, reviving our songlines with fingers in the dirt. To decipher tribal incantation from files taken to record a dying race within an archive of 1,000 last kings and natives' true trepidation. All the while, I wear my soul on my sleeve. Peace when they wonder about my colour. Tell them, listen with your ears, it's under my skin, and listen with your hearts. I'm not here on a whim, it's flowing through my arteries, from my crown to my feet, in connection with country. I'm seeing faces in the leaves of the trees, from the scars on my soul to the hope on repeat, from my toes in the mud to the tears my eyes weep. We are survivors, thanks to our ancestors, reviving our songlines with fingers in the dirt. We are survivors, we are our ancestors, we're dancing our songlines with spiritual self-worth. Spiritual self-worth. Together with Mother Earth we stand. She always was, always will be Aboriginal land. In the past, in the present, in the future. Let's put our heads down, enjoy some humour. Let's work hard to protect our mother. Let's work hard to share our cultures. Let's work hard for what's most important. Doman Yini Yelka's distant future. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little bit emotional actually. Hey. I was just at home, just on the river over the weekend, and it was beautiful. And I always leave feeling a little bit existentially lost. I wish and I hope to spend more time out there and less time looking at a laptop making emails happen. So yeah, I guess the hopes and dreams of 2021. I don't want much except world peace and social justice for all. Yeah. And for somebody to write my emails. Nah, it's all good. I got a couple more for you. This song is another song that I released earlier this year in May, just after all the lockdown kind of happened, and I thought, oh, you know what, let's get this song out there. And I keep thinking, oh, I'd really like to make a film clip for this song, or I'd really like to make a film clip for the other song, and this and that, and life's so busy, isn't it? Don't you like the way I'm having like this kind of conversation with you through the computer or the TV or whatever? Yeah, I'm trying to make it conversational, even though I'm imagining that you're in the audience. But you are in the audience right now as you watch this. I'm never going to get used to playing like this, I don't think. But I'm stoked that you're watching. Thank you. Okay, yeah, so this song is called Murnong Farm. It's a little bit about my Murnong Farm. Oh, yeah. All right. I don't know why I'm laughing. I planted these. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what I want. I want to plant. I want to be out bush, and how can I bring the bush here where I live and plant? So I planted. I went to Ceres and I planted all these Murnongs in my backyard, and none of them survived over the winter, which was a bit sad. But I've got more in, and we keep going, don't we? We keep going. But yeah, this song is, Murnong is a native food. It's like a tuberous kind of root food. It's a yam daisy, native daisy, and it kind of got these green kind of long leaves, and the flower comes up and it's bright yellow and it smiles at you. And it's beautiful, and yeah, it's really high in nutrition, and there used to be fields and fields of it before colonisation, and the sheep, when the farmers came here and they brought the sheep and they stamped down all the soil. And I was really inspired by Bruce Pascoe's book, Dark Emu, so that kind of, some of that comes into the song as well. And yeah, and it's just a bit of, it's just, yeah. Anyway, here it is. Murnong, yam daisy, yam tuber, nutty, nutritious, delicious. Grandmother, mother, children. Uncle Bruce, lies, confusion, truth, lesson, archives, yam daisy, answers, yam, agriculture, tuber, culture, nutty, nutritious, delicious, black traditions, grandmother, mother, children, ecosystem, Uncle Bruce, regeneration, life, conservation, confusion, love, ash, truth, dirt, aunties, mothers, yam days, grannies, children, agriculture, culture, nutty, nutritious, delicious, black traditions, grandmother, mother, children, ecosystem, Uncle Bruce, regeneration, lie, conservation, confusion, love, ash, truth, dirt, prejudice lifted. I'm gonna start a Murnong Farm in my rental in Preston. I'm gonna start a Murnong Farm in my rental in Preston. Get your shape of the soil that we tended with our hands for more than 2,000 generations. I am sovereign, I'm free, unbound myself of Western mental shackles, machine-type mental slavery. But you see, I'm not free, not until I'm with my land. So I'm gonna start a Murnong Farm in my rental in Preston. Yeah, I'm gonna start a Murnong Farm in my rental in Preston. Get your shape of the soil that we tended with our hands for more than 2,000 generations. We made this country, these countries, this nation, these nations. These countries made us, dreaming. So get your shape of the soil that we tended with our hands for countless generations. I'm gonna start a Murnong Farm, yeah, in my rental in Preston. Yeah, gonna start a Murnong Farm in my rental in Preston. Can I start a Murnong Farm in my rental in Preston? Can I kill the grass, turn the soil with my fingers, revitalize the old traditions? Can I start a Murnong Farm in my rental in Preston? Warmth of the aunties, flowers shine bright like the women who dig them, their flowers yellow, strong like the sun, reflecting the power within them. And their men. I'm gonna start a Murnong Farm. Yeah, I did. In my rental in Preston. I started it, you should start one. Gonna start a Murnong Farm. Go to Ceres and buy some Murnong seeds. In my rental in Preston. But there's nothing like where they really originally come from. Out in the bush. Yeah. But I'm still gonna start a Murnong Farm. In my rental in Preston. Yeah, I'm gonna start a Murnong Farm. In my rental in Preston. Aunties, mothers, yam days, grannies, children, agriculture, culture, nutty, nutritious, delicious, black traditions, grandmother, mother, children, ecosystem, Uncle Bruce, regeneration, lie, conservation, confusion, love, ash, truth, dirt, aunties, mothers, yam days, grannies, children, agriculture, culture, nutty, nutritious, delicious, black traditions, grandmother, mother, children, ecosystem, Uncle Bruce, regeneration, lie, conservation, confusion, love, ash, truth, dirt, aunties, mothers, yam days, grannies, children, agriculture, culture, nutty, nutritious, delicious, black traditions, prejudice lifted. Murnong, yum 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 yum. You can roast it up in your oven, and it's really yum 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 yum, like a sweet potato. So cool. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, that song, but it's also like kind of serious and messed up. But yeah, it's fun. Thank you for sticking with us through this live stream. It's been a pleasure coming into the beautiful Melbourne Recital Centre and playing in this stunning room and hearing the beautiful sound, and thank you to the whole crew. I really appreciate you, and it's been really hard during COVID to have to do all of those jobs as one person. I'm going to very much enjoy going back into the real world and having big teams of deadly people helping out. So thank you all, I really appreciate it, up in the sound booths and all the cameras and organisers and everything. Big love. This last piece is called Seed, and it's about climate justice. It's in honour of Seed Indigenous Youth Climate Network, who are doing some incredible work across the country, building networks of young First Nations people, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander young people, not just connected through Australia, but connected globally to other First Nations peoples fighting for climate justice. And if you don't know what climate justice means, it's really that the causes and the effects of climate change hit First Nations people first. So not only our land is being dug up and drilled and fracked and mined for all the minerals that we think we need, but the effects of climate change are felt first. So in remote areas in Australia and mobs country being impacted. You don't see a fracking site here in Melbourne, so why should there be a fracking site on somebody's community in the desert, or in the wetlands or wherever? We should be taking care of this whole country and supporting the people whose land is at risk and giving support and amplification of their voices, because for too long First Nations voices aren't being listened to, and it's been that when we are listened to, sometimes it's for the benefit of the other person. They think, oh, we're so good, look, we helped the poor brown people. But, it needs to be a reciprocal relationship. We can all gain a better experience of the world when we all come to the party with something to share, and, everyone's equal. And equity needs to be looked at in that as well. So this is Seed, and that rant went a bit longer than I was expecting it to, but that's what happens when I open my mouth, which is sometimes very annoying for me. And I didn't just fill my water bottle. And it's good, it's fine. Our mother, she is talking to us. Can you hear her? It is by no coincidence the global Indigenous sacrificed for the causes, but are feeling the impacts first and worst. Cultures who understand time differently to the Western mind see as far back as we see forward. We honour our ancestors like we honour our great-great-grandchildren. Time is no 9 to 5. Time is a gift. Presence gives us the ability to receive, and inside time hides unconditional love and ultimate forgiveness. mother, she is talking to us. Can you hear her? She is crying, raging storms and floods, strong enough to easily rip this city apart. Her guilt festers elsewhere, grinding teeth, jaw clenched, watching in disbelief. Her eyes grow dry. She couldn't fill the barker, even if she cried a river of tears, because cotton, dairy and rice. We go forward, she goes round and round. We go forward, she goes round and round. Our mother, she is talking to us. Can you hear her? Indigenous uprising on the front lines, the old white men quiver, squeaking childish threats, then silence. Deep down, they know we are right, they know they went too far, but trying to hold on to what's left of their power. Maybe it's childhood trauma, hate or spite, but they continue to light our mother on fire. They pour poison down her throat, create GMOs packed in pretty plastic wrap, pop it in a box, sell it nice and cheap to us mob in the shops. We go forward, she goes round and round. We go forward, she goes round and round. Mother, she is talking to us. Can you hear her? Between psychotic episodes of connecting the dots inspired by moments of truth and spiritual liberation, are moments of early onset menopause and depressive neglect due to their adolescent selfishness. Wake up, she says. I've chosen First Nations siblings for a very good reason. You're the most compassionate, empathetic, and fair, with LORE to keep the balance in order. We're out of time. I'm calling you, First Nations, to the front line. She goes round and round. We go forward. She goes round and round. We go forward. She goes round and round. Cool. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to be here. Big love to all of you. Big love to your families. Big love to my mum. Shout out, I miss you, and my sister. And yeah, I've been Allara, and I hope to see you in real life very soon.